Let's go to the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich is here. A gloomy start to the day, and really it's kind of stayed around here, Brad. But honestly, it's been nice outside, too, the feels at least.
Yeah, felt like autumn today for sure. Very dry air, even though the clouds are out there. Looked like it was going to rain, but no rain today. More sunshine tomorrow, though. That's the good news. Will be even warmer as we go into the middle of the week. Stays bone dry, though. That's the big story. Warmer by the weekend. Next week, though, expect temperatures to be even warmer than that as we go into the end of the week. Now, this is the longest streak of dry weather this year, 12 days. Right now, we're in the midst of our second longest dry streak, but I think we'll surpass that. I think we're going to go right past that as we go towards the end of the week, because with that northeast wind, dry air in place. So not much out there for rainfall, even with the front moving through, just no moisture to deal with. And by the weekend, the sunshine's going to increase and temperatures are going to warm up. So look at the 10-day rain chances starting tomorrow on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, we're dry all the way until we get to late next week, possibly, where we get our next chance of rain. This is a very, very dry pattern. Drought monitor comes out Thursday, which will be tomorrow. We'll get that update for this week. Likely some expansion, but by next week, if there's no rain by next Thursday, you're going to see, especially across the Piedmont, and that's where I'm talking about, that we've seen this stripe of really dry weather right in here. We've seen rain in the mountains and at the coast, but in between, we haven't seen a whole lot in the next 7 days. Not expecting any. The pattern is very reminiscent of summer. We've got a ridge or a big rise in the jet stream. This mountain of air is going to create down, basically down. We spit it out here, kind of like suppressing all the cloud and rainfall development. When you push that air down and compress it, you create a lot of warming, and you're going to create very warm conditions and also dry conditions. This will keep all of the cold fronts away from us, as well as any tropical system. So that's why it's going to stay so dry. When you look at the long-range futurecast, watch this. No rain at all through Monday. We'll go into next week, no rain at all. Now, some moisture from the Atlantic tries to get in here, but you don't see a lot of progress, and that's why it's going to stay so dry. And in the tropics, we do have a couple systems we're watching. Tropical Storm Philippe, again, not expected to do much. It's going to fall apart here and soak the Big Islands. And then we have a system behind it that has a very high probability to become our next named system, which would be Rena. This could happen at any point now. In fact, I think it's already a tropical depression when you look at the satellite imagery. There's the next name on the list. We'll keep an eye on that, but that's expected to stay out there as well. So as we look into October, which is right around the corner this weekend, very warm conditions with that ridge. I expect temperatures will be mainly in the low 80s. The only thing that works in our favor, these long nights are helping to keep it cool at night, but we could use the rain. It's going to be very dry around here with no rain in the forecast, at least in the next 6 to 10 days, and we will see that drought probably expand. Tomorrow we start the warm up, sunshine returns. Northeast wind will still make it feel great though, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Notice temperatures going up into the low 80s for most of this weekend into early next week. Looking long range, let's go 10 days into the future. We're stuck in the low 80s, and our next chance of rain might not happen until next Saturday. So a long stretch of dry weather.
All right. Thank you so much there, Brad. And remember, you can always keep up with the weather anytime by downloading our WCNC Charlotte mobile app. It has an hour-by-hour and 10-day forecast that's updated by our team of meteorologists, so you know more about the most accurate local information. Get the app today. It's a free download.